New color. Marcus, I'm gonna get the gray color and see what's going to happen. Like you, yeah. I'm gonna go and get the gray color and see what is going to happen. Didi was saying like excuse to this. Hi to everyone. Welcome to day 2. Anybody got any questions before we start? Really like hair. Hi everyone. You miss day 1? You have to check replay. That's the only thing I can tell you. You need to check replay. Seriously, I like my hair. Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome. I don't know you guys got any questions or not. I'm trying to open the video just now. Looks like I didn't. I'm not successfully open it. Correct. Yeah. So before we do anything, yeah, I was thinking to bring that forward. Too many things in my Canva, all the slide, everything is inside. Okay. I want to find Zhuge Liang. Did I give you guys that at that time? Don't have, right? I think it's there. I think it's inside my yeah, where is my slide? Yes, advanced forecasting. Oh, this is very hard to take a look on it. Mm-hmm. Okay, no worry. Don't want to talk about that. I'm talking to myself. Before we do anything, I still want to recommend the forearm to you guys. I want the forearm to recommend to all of you. So because you must know what kind of problem and weakness that you basically have. Yeah, because of the forearms was actually being introduced to you guys. Okay. Nice hair. Everybody like my hair. Okay. I want to introduce the forearms to you. What does that actually means with forearms? You guys want to learn about this? You guys want to learn about this? One certain information about this? Yeah? Okay. If not, you don't know what's the meaning of forearm, correct? So in Qimen, yeah, I think you guys who are totally beginner, when you learn Qimen, let me start the transcript. I like the transcript actually. Okay. When you learn Qimen, I think you guys familiar with yourself with what is the problem is Geng, right? Geng, Xin, right? Black tortoise. Okay, all this is all the bad things. The snake, the tiger. I'm not sure where that you learn Qimen. Most likely they like to use the DT is the worst thing to happen. Geng is the first problem that you look at, right? So if you're like me, I don't want to put everything as significantly define them that they are bad at the first place. I don't like to do that. Correct? So I like to understand the conditions or the conditions or efficiency or efficiency of one element. Okay, I like to do that. Okay, so I don't care whether it's a geng, is it a surging snake, is it a tortoise. Everything is usable because we are at war. When you're at war, you don't really look into the righteous way all the time, because the righteous way might not be the way to help you to conquer the war. You need to be very flexible in the war. A little bit of deceptions need to be put in. Every time you go to war, right? Every time it's deceptions. Yeah, deceptions means you put certain fake appearance so that you can counter the person, right? I think a lot of you guys go through the meaning of Sun Tzu Art of War. You guys know about that, right? The Sun Tzu Art of War. So Sun Tzu Art of War talk about that, the first few phases that you just need to remember. If the enemy or the one that you want to fight against, the enemy, yeah, is stronger than you should avoid direct confrontations or frontal attack, because this person is too great, too big, right? You should avoid that. Avoid means try to have lesser confrontations with this person, right? So Sun Tzu Art of War, the first thing to talk is this. Second thing is, if the person is same level with you, yeah, if it's same with you, you need to wait until the person or find the person weakness to attack. Yeah, if you are bigger than the other person, you just need to appear in front of the person, showing how great you are. The person will back off. Yeah, so you just need to understand that part, because when you're using Qimen, it's like that. Okay, using Qimen is like that. So does it care what kind of force you are? Which parties you belong to? Who are you with? Are you with the greatest one, the most righteous one? Are you with the most devilish one? It doesn't care. In a war, this is talking about who is bigger and who is smaller. You've got bigger armies, we should fear you. You have smaller army, we just need to use our sense, our appearance to attack you. The art of war means avoid the wars. Avoid means not trying to kill each other. Use a more subtle way in doing things, right? You know that you're going to die to fight against this party, and you still go and do the frontal attacks. Yeah. So when you learn the Sun Tzu Art of War, a lot of times, yeah, the art of war will then conclude that not to have any frontal attack. Avoid the war at all costs. Yeah. So if you're weak, like I said yesterday, you're doing achievement forecasting, the asker is the weak one, then you have to do something with yourself. To win the war is when the whole achievement chart, you are the strongest one in the chart. Nobody can do anything to you. Yeah. So if I say like that, one of the most important things in Qimen reading does not need to understand the outcome, does not need to understand the manipulations. Yeah, if I really share like this with you guys and I teach you guys about this, that it doesn't need to look into outcome, it doesn't need to look into the result. What you need to read It is just you yourself. And whatever the choice that you make in achievement chart, you yourself must be the strongest one to win the war. So then there's the meaning of art of war, yeah? The Sun Tzu art of war. Just a beginning basic things, because that really teach everybody everything. Yeah. Then you look into the reading, and stuff like that, then you understand, oh, it's like this. Avoid confrontations, right? Of course, the Sun Tzu art of war will tell you the details of it after that. The details is one person to be identified to be the strongest one. What does that person need? Great vision, great strategies, enough resources, have a lot of armies and soldiers with them, right? And then they must have the regulations. Okay, they must have the regulations. Yeah, that in the art of war, Sun Tzu art of war, you read the book that tells you that, okay, the person to be great, to be most powerful, must have these 5 things happening with their life. Okay, yeah. So you want to conquer your life, same strategies. You must have 5 things. You have great vision, or you can say clarity, understand what you need. You then have a good mindset, and then you know that whenever that you want to take actions, you'll be able to do it. And you have enough resources and tools, plus the regulations to yourself, laws. Punish yourself when you're not doing it right. Punish yourself when you are avoiding the actions that you want to do. And reward yourself when you do something great. Okay, so I'll just summarize the art of war to you guys. Yeah, so because of that, why is it relate to Qimen? Because most of the time Qimen are related to this. Okay, most of the time, yeah, Qimen are related to this. So that when you use an art of war, I'm just really giving you the ideas that, yeah, Qimen is a forecasting tool. It is very good to use on your daily life. It is good to make you make good decisions. But there's somehow, if you look into truly the magnificence, the nice things to use about Qimen are actually the method of art of war. Okay? A true method. Of course, you got different things you can actually use, yeah, with the attributes. Yeah. So what is related to the 4 harms? So this is where it tells you the problem, what is it lacking, and sometimes you overdo it. Yeah. Now, from the 4 things in front of you, you guys know what is this for? If you don't know one of them, type a 1. Type 0. Type 0. Yeah. Don't know one of them, yeah. Type a 0. Come. Because you have to go through a lot of things here, but I don't want to sophisticate the sharing. I just want to give you guys certain ideas of it, yeah. Okay, the 4 harm. Okay, only some of you guys don't know. Okay, so this is what we call the harms, indicates that the palace is weak. Okay, maybe I should use this kind of concept, yeah. So just imagine that this palace represent your overall abilities. Okay, your overall abilities, or the general itself, that is it good or bad? Okay, I call this palace as the container. Yeah, so like just now I was telling you guys the regulations, correct? And also the rules. If you do something right, you reward yourself. If you do something wrong, you need to punish yourself. So the container itself, or the palace that we are talking about, yeah, it represents the rules and regulations. Okay, yeah. Now, the story is like this. Inside the container, there will be people, which is the armies, not willing to proceed. Okay, not willing to proceed, not willing to go for wars. Their mindset is not good. Their emotions is not good. Maybe they're just, having some difficulties. Attachment, doesn't believe in the future or don't have any ideas or what they are going into. Yeah. So in the container itself, you will have this kind of people appearing that not willing to fight the war. Yeah. And you yourself, if this is belong to you, that means you as the people, as the armies yourself, and as the executioner, yeah, as the real person or object or reality, that in that moment, you lose your intentions. Okay? Yeah. So this army belonged to these two. Seek striking punishment and stamp enter graveyard. Okay? Armies means is the stamp, especially the heavenly stamp. Okay? And most likely heavenly stamp represent the, oops, I'm sorry. Most likely the heavenly stamp represent the asker. Okay? Heavenly stamp also indicate as intention. Okay? And also represent the mastermind. Okay? That's why it represent the asker. Sometimes because you use the asker, represent you, is belong to this. Yeah? These two is talking about the regulations and rules was being attacked. Yeah, somebody just want to overthrow. Somebody just want, they just don't want to follow the rules. Somebody is just forcing the container to be break. Yeah, this is called the palace to be break. So I'm just giving you a simple explanation. Yeah, the entire meaning of it is a bit too much. Yeah. So when the palace itself is being breaking apart, nothing inside will be materialized. So no goal can come true, no result can bring a fruitful ending. Nothing will come true. Once the palace is break, nothing will come true. Okay? Because in metaphysics it's like this. The boxes, the palaces, 9 boxes represent the lawsuit chart. Indicates everything in this world materialized according to the lawsuit element. So if one of the palace get break, like door compare of or emptiness inside it, yeah, then the entire container will be break apart. And since the container to materialize the object, result, outcome is no longer there, nothing will happen. Okay? So this is the same for people who are reading 八字 for death and emptiness. Okay? The same, yeah? But that one is a little bit different. Okay? Yeah? So 4 harm indicates that. Now, what is their actual meaning is? So these two, I should go back. Okay. So the first two, which is the emptiness and door compel, it tells you the person are not willing to take any actions. Okay. Yeah. So if your asker box in there, right, emptiness appear, it might represent that you're just asking these questions for fun. Okay, your forecasting is only for fun. Yeah, it doesn't really have any intentions to perform. Yeah, or when you're asking a questions that is not related to you at all. Okay, you got no control in the war. You just a bystander, and you're trying to think this relate to you or not. When you get a DE, that means it's not relate to you. So there's a way of reading it. Okay. But when you get this, it means that emptiness means that you're not going to take any actions at all. Yeah. You got zero ideas. You don't know this result or outcome that you're looking into is real or not. You yourself are just how to say, you didn't even conclude what you need. You didn't materialize yourself in that situations. Okay, so damn and emptiness means that we call this DE. You will see inside the chart later I share with you guys. Okay, you will see this as DE. Yeah. So the second one, this is aggressive actions. Aggressive actions means when you open a forecast and the asker box having a door compel, means that the door element, the door itself have an element, attack the palace. That means the actions that you're taking right now is going against the rules, is going against the regulations. Yeah. So once you go against it, the rules breaks apart. You will also never get what you need. Yeah, you will never get what you need. You're fighting against. You're overly pushing it to happen. You are too aggressive that make these things didn't come true. Okay? Yeah? So that is the meaning of Dolphin. It's called aggressive actions, overly aggressive. And somehow you break everything apart. You know, people can be like that, right? Anger, fear, attachment. What you think is right, you're not willing to let go, is conclude as the aggressive actions. Okay, we're looking at door compare. Yeah. When you go into 6 Christ striking punishment, these two are highly related to a person's abilities. Okay. Yeah. Highly related to abilities, related to people, related to your intentions, relate to your skill set. Yeah. So when you get a 6 Christ striking punishment, this is actually indicates a lot of self-sabotaging element was put in. It's either that you are clumsy, it's either that you did something to make it worse. You know something is right, but you don't do it. You have the skill set, but you use it wrongly. That lead into self-sabotaging. Okay? Lead into self-sabotaging. So that's why these 6 quite striking punishment are highly related to emotions problem. Okay? Yeah, highly related to emotions problem. Either that you are, I think the clumsiness things is come up. Punishments come from the meaning from puzzle. You got bullying punishment. You got the ungrateful punishment. Okay. You got the uncivilized punishment. Yeah. And you got the self-sabotaging punishment. Yeah. Self-punishment, they call. Like horse with horse. Okay. So, of course, all this, when you go into the stem, they have special meaning of it because every of this ability belong to the stem, and the stem landed on the wrong palace. Okay, yeah. So the stem itself will also be in situations the abilities enter the graveyard. Okay? Enter the graveyard means that your ability cannot be used in this moment. Your skill set cannot be used. You're doing something, somebody didn't recognize you. Okay? You're doing something, somebody just cannot recognize you. You're already very obvious doing something, but somehow people just can't see you're doing something. Yeah. Okay, you get into that, yeah. Stamp enter graveyard means that your problem is now being buried underground. But most likely not problem. Most likely is your ability and your skill set are being buried underground. Yeah. So that's why whenever that you get a forearm review, simplest reading is something is wrong. Yeah, something is wrong. Abandon the ship or turns the things around. So how to turn this thing around? Everyone, from non-actions, what you need to do? What you need to do when you're from non-actions? Yeah, remember the chart. Forecasting, the meaning of forecasting, it is not divinations. Forecasting means it is not 100% going to happen according to the chart. And that is a powerful part of Qimen. Yeah. So from non-actions, the chart is telling you now is a DE. You seems like don't know what you are doing. You are not doing anything. Time to take actions. Okay. Yeah. So a lot of you guys who learn Qimen forecast, you will not do like that. Okay. You will not do like that. One of the reason is you learn the strategies point, and because of strategies, it is only like forecasting. It's like a weather forecast. Weather forecast indicates that at a time of moment, then only you proceed with the actions to perform it. Yeah. But if you are somehow learn more than that, you realize that the chart is telling you as a general, you are incapable in here. Something is wrong with you. One of your intentions is not good. Your regulations is not there. When you get a DE. So when it is like that, that means you need to start to take actions back. You cannot go without rules. So once you see a DE, you cannot go without regulations. You cannot let things happen on its own. You must then first set up the rules, the reward and punishment to yourself first. Okay? Reward and punishment must be there. That will force you to take actions, that will force you to focus on your goal and outcome. Okay? When you get a door compel, it is telling you that you are going against the risk and reward, the reward and punishment. You're going against what you already said or what others already said to you. Right? If you yourself break the rules, if you yourself going against the rules, nobody will respect you. Correct? You're the general itself. You're general. You are having the maybe martial laws towards your armies, setting certain regulations that everybody must train for 10 days, one day train for 18 hours. And while you are eating and enjoying inside the camp, this is what we call the door compel. You are going against the regulations. So once that you know that this is the aggressive actions, you need to stop it or do not continue whatever that you're doing right now. Change the rules, change the reward and punishment. Okay, once you get the door compelled, yeah. I know you don't know what is this. Later I show you the chart, you will know what it is. I give you a shortcut. Yeah, because to tell you the whole thing, a bit hard. Yeah, there's even few hours also cannot finish. Okay, when you go into 6 Christ striking punishment, this is your ability issues. We talk about clumsiness. We talk about you actually doing something to sabotage yourself. What you need to do in here, stop doing things that is not benefit. Stop doing things that can lead into more problem. Yeah? Stop doing things that lead to more problem. Most likely is your abilities. Since Christ striking punishment only have 6 problem. Okay? Because the 6th crest is the 6th general. One is the Wu Earth. Okay. One is the Wu Earth. One is the Ji Earth. And then you got Geng, you got Xin, and you got Ren and Kui. You only got 6 problem here that lead into self-punishment. Yeah. Wu Earth means trust. If this is a sabotaging element, what is that supposed to mean? Come tap in. If not, no interactions. If the Wu Earth represents trust, what is the self-sabotaging element?
Self-doubt.
Huh? Somebody's talking.
Self-doubt.
Self-doubt. Yeah, this is a good one. Trust wrong people. Correct? Overly trust people. Is it correct? Can say overly trust. I think broken English. Just bear with me. Broken English will become a joke later on. I tell leftover in a bus and everybody was laughing. Okay. Now it's more authentic, yeah. More genuine. Okay. Yeah. So doubt, self-doubt, it is not the opposite element. Is the when you perform this, it lead into self-sabotaging. So Cycle was right. Trust wrong people, overly trust in something. Okay. Wu Earth most likely relate to money issue. Because Wu Earth in the Art of War, Qimen war stories relate to a treasurer. If the treasurer mistrusts, misuse the capital, lead into money issues. Okay? And then you got a G Earth. This one is most likely the nicest person and the weakest one in Qimen. The nicest person and the weakest one in Qimen. So this is called overly compassionate. Okay? Or overly good to people lead into self-sabotaging. Okay? So Qimen is like that, yeah? Is easy. Yeah? Geng, on the other hand, let's delete some of this, yeah? The Geng, on the other hand, Geng represent justice. Yeah, oops. A lot of people like to say Geng is the bad element, but this Geng is most likely overly justice. Cannot withstand anything that happened around injustice. It's like a police officer. Something wrong, this person need to step in. Correct? When you overly stepping in and overly talking about integrity, you just too justice with something, it can lead into sabotage. I know you guys learn Geng in a different way. Geng means problem. Yeah. For me in Qimen, Jia is the problem, not Geng. Yeah. The war will never happen if Jia is well managing the entire kingdom. And it's because of the weakness of Jia, Geng have no choice to oversee the entire situations, to find justice, to find fairness around everybody. So Geng is also an executioner. Yeah. So self-sabotage can lead into someone overly taking actions. Yeah, overly taking actions. Just execute and don't talk. Don't communicate. It is also a problem. Yeah. Sing metal in here, sing belong to Dui Gua. Yeah. Of course, in Qimen, sing metal is the worst of all. Any interactions with the formation, scenes is the worst. Yeah. Sing metal indicates communications. Okay. Sing metal indicates communications. One is talking because of Geng. The other one is talking, not talking of Geng. Keep on executing, taking actions. Very strong person, very justice. The other one is all talk. Is also a justice person, but it's always about talking, debating, right? So the 6 point striking punishment will then lead into communications issue. You're overly expressing yourself, or you're not expressing yourself at all. Yeah. Of course, the 6 cries relate to 6 general. Each of them got an animal sign hiding behind of it. You can also use that way as a way of reading. Yeah. Because sing is horse. Is horse a self-sabotaging element with communications? That means rushing to talk, rushing to help, rushing to overly express, that lead into self-sabotaging. Okay, is that interesting? Right? So when you get into Ren and Kui, Ren most likely is the storyteller. Okay, the one that put fear, and also the one with a high ego. Yeah. Of course, if you learn Qimen, Ren and Kui is the ending of the stories, ending of the war. These two always relate to traps. One is using the fear to trap, which is Ren, and the other one is using a block, means trying to stop everybody to fight. So the trap is like a fog, a mist to stop everyone. Okay, but if you learn about their self-sabotaging is rainwater have too many of fear, brainwashing themselves, keep on telling themselves crazy ideas, crazy fears. Okay, Gui water itself, it is called cultivated. Yeah, because when you want to use mist and fog, you need to be in a very calm state and to cultivate and to understand things. But if you stop and you always sitting meditating, not doing anything, that lead into self-sabotaging element. Okay? Yeah. So you have to learn all this before you understand that part. Yeah. Okay. Now, When you go into graveyard, this 6 now will turn into the ability is being buried away. So trust means you are unable to trust anybody. Okay? When you're GF, you're too compassionate. You're unable to treat people good. And people don't see that from you, no matter how you do. If you're Gung under graveyard, that means no matter how you take actions, or you're unable to perform, unable to take actions at that moment of time. If you're Sing metal, that means you're unable to express yourself, totally being buried, and you're hiding in a corner. Nobody want to listen to you at all. That is called graveyard. Okay? When you have Ren, nobody believe any of your fear anymore. Nobody believing your story anymore. Yeah? Your story may be outdated. Okay? If you're going water, you're unable to stop anyone anymore with whatever abilities that you have, or any skill to distract people, anything to stop, to take a pause. You're unable to do that when the stem enter graveyard. Okay? Yeah? Already brain damage, yeah? Is it already brain damage? Everyone? Are you still here? Hello?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah? Damage, yeah? Yeah. This is the 4 harm. Is it harmful? Is it harmful? That's why whenever that you see a 4 harm in the forecasting chart, okay, whenever you see a 4 harm in a forecasting chart, you will then realize this is it. This is the problem. Whenever, yeah. So this is a chart. Current hour chart. Okay. Whenever that you see a 4 harm, this is a problem. Okay. So a lot of us, some of you guys who don't know about this, yeah. When chief in the southwest, this chief is basically a graveyard chief. So a lot of actually a lot of Qimen is very weird. A lot of good formations is a Fu Yin chart. Yeah, and Fu Yin always landed with chief in the southwest, and it always shows a lot of good formation like this. But in the end, it is a weak palace. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that, yeah, because it's the 4 harm things. Okay, yeah. Now, let's go into somebody asking, if Geng in the northeast, how to read it as stem enter graveyard? Yeah, so Geng will be in this particular box, correct? So you got 2 of them together. Whenever the Geng landed here, it's completely useless to perform. Yeah, how to read it? Both of them are inside. Okay, you might have certain ability being suppressed, and while you're doing that ability that being suppressed, it's like a boss, telling you not to perform this. Please do not proceed with whatever they are doing right now. But you are not willing to listen because you're being suppressed by the boss. That's called enter graveyard. Okay, that's called enter graveyard. But you still perform it. So the boss actually know that you will lead into problem if you continue to perform it, to continue or proceed with your actions. So when the gun landed in northeast, both of this will happen. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that almost every Qimen chart have some problem. Yeah, almost, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is the meaning of the door compound. Take a picture of this. Okay. So whenever you see Ding Ji and Geng landed in the northeast is graveyard. Ren and Xing landed on southeast is graveyard. Yeah. Southwest landed with Jia. Of course, you cannot see the Jia. Jia is together with Chief. And Gui Water is graveyard. Okay. Yeah. So Wuji and Pink in the northwest is graveyard. There are certain meaning behind of it. The way to read them is because of the cycle of the chart. They just cannot be there. Be there, their ability gets suppressed. Okay? Means Geng at the northeast issue here cause problem. Yes. Okay? So if you look into the outcome, like the outcome stem landed in this northeast, the future or the outcome or the result that you want somehow unable to perform. It doesn't seem what it looks like. The layman term is doesn't seem what it looks like. Okay? Yeah? Okay. The 6-1 striking punishment just now, PKT was asking if Ren and the Ren have the graveyard and the punishment together. What does it mean in Southeast? What is that supposed to mean in Southeast? This means if you're a storyteller, you think you can still use fear to influence people, right? You think like that, yeah? That means your story might be irrelevant at all. And when the more that you're telling the story, it lead into problem. Yeah. So we got all these kind of things happening with real life. Okay. I'm just going to give you a story. I'm not going to tell the people. Okay. I'm not going to tell the people who it is. So I think last 2 years or last few years, there is a superstars involved in a scandal. Okay. In a scandal. Yeah. So the superstar is a male, and then there is a wife, and a big scandal happened with the male. Okay. And the female is attacking the male. So at the first place, everything is blaming the male as the problem. Okay. And then until certain point, because the female doesn't seem like want to let go of the male and keep on proceeding and attacking the male. Yeah. So somehow until certain point, the whole entire situation turns around. And now and all the audience and all the people in the crowd and changing their target to attack the female because the female already overly doing it. So that is the meaning of Southeast enter graveyard. At first, it was good. But once the story goes by, it will actually go under, people not believing it anymore. It's already a past tense. But when you continue to perform it, it will then become a backlash, a self-sabotaging element. Understand? Yeah. If you look at this to the way of Qimen forecast, it will be very interesting. because all the things in the Qimen chart are talking about armies. Okay, all of it is talking about armies. All of it is, do you overly proceed with something and lead into problem? Okay, yeah. I hope you guys understand that. Some of you guys will learn Qimen with me. I think this is the most simplest form that you have come across. I'm sharing this like this. Correct? Some of you guys, number one. This is the simplest form that I can share. Last time I always share all the technical one. You guys, oh. Joseph was saying that, no, the plotter is inside your subscriptions. I think for the free version also have the 4-hub. The free version also have the 4-hub. Okay? So whatever I share with you, of course, is related to the board that I have or the plotter that I have to allow everybody to use it. Okay? Not just for subscriptions. You can come in, have fun with the board. You want to support me? You support it. Yeah. Okay. So those who subscribe, you already have this at the first place. Okay. You will get the 4-hub appear all the time. Yeah. Reggie was trying to, now you slowly damage. Like that, yeah. So this is the board. Okay. This is the board, yeah. So that everyone have to look into the chart and first find where is the day. This is the outcome. Okay. The day and outcome. So we get 4-hum. Something is wrong. Yeah. You get 4-hum, something is wrong. Okay. Now, under this point, any questions? You just need to remember these cheat sheets, yeah? Or you can screenshot this so that every time you open the chart, you can directly look into that. Oh, is it door compare or not door compare? What is a 4-hum here? Because the 4-hum already there, you just need to double confirm what is the issues. Okay. So I basically left out the Jia Yi Ping Ting, Jia Yi Ping, and Ting for the entering graveyard. Yeah. This 4 is more important in entering graveyard. The reason of it is because that in the Qimen Wars, this is the guy who run the kingdom. That means your company. You got higher up. You got management level before going into the lower. Yeah. So this Jia Yi Ping thing is one of the most important component in any usage of Qimen. Always remember this, especially Yi Ping and Ting. In date selections, in your Qimen destiny, it is also very important. Okay, so Yi would, so you got the king, the first advisor, the executioner. This one is more like the one that how to say, the one that consistently run the whole structures. Okay, we call it the warrior. Okay, or you can call it the executioner like the Geng, but this one running the entire show means that the entire kingdom system, rules, discipline, everything run by Bing Fire. So we always like to call him the consistency, the routine guy, the one that don't think but keep on executing. Yeah, but this one run the entire system of the kingdom. Okay, and then you got a Ting. Ting is the innovator. Okay, a company or a kingdom must have these three persons. The most important one, you can't say most important, but substantially you want to expand your business, must need to know where is the think fire. Okay? Because think fire is the one who innovate, who create new system, who create new structures, new machineries, new tools, new weapon, open up new department. Everything is the think fire. So in Chinese word, we got this kind of wording. One born with the two, two born with three, one born two, two born three, three born everything. Okay, so this is Yi, Bing, and Ting. The three is most important. There's some sort of words in Cantonese, yeah? Yeah, in Mandarin. Yeah. So when the Yi Wood, the advisor, is the one who link people together, the one who gather people, the one who find Bing fire. Yeah, this is the one who do the connections or networking. So when Yi Wood are being in graveyard, that means this ability lost. Okay. When Bing fire is a consistency guy. The guy who do the routine, who run the whole show from top to bottom. You give him instructions, he follow. Yeah. So when a Bing fire landed on a graveyard, that means you're no longer consistent with your actions. You no longer have a routine for yourself. You no longer have a pathway or structures to perform when a Bing fire enter graveyard. Okay, when a Ting fire enter graveyard, okay, that indicates that you no longer have the capacity to do expansions. You no longer using your creativities. Your ideas actually get suppressed, or your idea is not fun, is not useful or benefit for the people around you in this moment. And people reject your ideas when your Ting fire enter graveyard. Yeah. So as a general, you are, when you open a chart, you're part of the 10 stem. Okay. So I just tell you what this 10 stem actually is and what kind of problem that you will lead into and what kind of things you need to perform it. So I hit two birds with one stone. You guys understand that? Is it good with that? Are you here? Number one? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you just directly like that. Okay. So you got 10 stem. You know their abilities. You know why they are functioning. So when you open the chart, okay, for those who are free user, you go to the board, you register the board, you go in, you will know that, oh, okay, today I represent Geng. Yeah. And I landed in with 4 hum. What is the problem that I have? I got DE. That means I have no clarity. I don't know what I'm doing. I got no focus. I need to set new regulations. Okay? I need to set new regulations. Right? What kind of regulations I need to set? I'm a Geng. I'm a justice. I'm an executioner. Right? If I saw something is problematic, I solve it first. Because Geng see injustice, want to turn things become justice. Okay? When a person is injustice, want to turn things become justice. Correct? That's mean when you see a Geng, there will be a problem. And the problem is because this is unfair to you, and you need to immediately solve it. So when you look into a new regulations, you now have a directions to go into. Yeah. I think this is the most clear Qimen class I go into. Yeah. The most simplest form and clear. I think a lot of you guys like that. I don't like that. Yeah. I don't like that because this fixate. I don't like fixated theory. But it's good for you guys who are learning as a beginner. Okay? It's very fixated on this. Okay? Yeah. Any questions with this? Kelvin was saying that you just joined. Anybody can share the link. Let me go and find the link for you. Not in here. Have to go and find the link. Where is our thing? Yeah. Okay. Rini was asking me, how can I ask the bot the questions? There is no asking the bot questions. You are the one come up with questions. Look into the chart. The bot, it is not an AI. Okay? I hope Rini is here. The bot is not an AI. Yeah? So where is the link? Come. Copy link. Let me share with you. Okay. Being fire is consistency. Structure. Running system is like the sun going around, have a routine. Okay. Yeah. What is small symbol near forearm? Small symbol near forearm. Let me check. Yeah. Even though I created it, sometimes I also don't know what I create. What do you mean by small symbol near forearm? Between Geng and forearm. Second, that is the day. Already tell you, right? One is D, one is H. D stand for day stem. H stand for hour stem. Yeah. This software, somehow it is not as modern that you guys think of. It is somehow not very period 9. Yeah, I keep it as simple as possible because I still got a lot of things to add in. So now try to keep it simple first. Okay? Yeah? Yeah, I like to damage brain, of course. I like to damage people's brain. Okay with that? Everybody good? Good, yeah? Everybody good? You learn Qimen in 2 days, forecasting. How the fear door and open door compare under same patterns? Simon, you know there is only one door there, right? So there will be only one door appearing. There is just shortcut. When I was saying brain damage. Yeah, no worry, repeat it. It's quite easy. So if you don't understand this, is okay. No need to go into this level. This is just additional. And when you slowly use the board, you will slowly look back into what I share, and slowly you will get to know that, oh, okay, so this Ding Fire, we got 4 hum. What problem? What that we can perform? Because when you are the general itself, you are the general itself. Okay, the stem. You remember the philosophy, right? The philosophy, the stem is the people. People means skill set, talent. The door represent palace or emotions. I think emotions and actions is very good to use. The stars represent environment. Okay, the deity itself represent faith. I like to use the word faith or belief. Okay. I like to use that, yeah. Faith of belief. Okay. If you are the general, the belief is the vision, right? The stars is your strategies of war, strategies for war, correct? The door is immediate actions, and the stem is your armies. Okay, so whenever that this represent the day, you need to pick one of these keyword to use. Yeah, one of these keywords to use. Okay. Yeah. I hear some people mention store in graveyard. Is it important? Yes. Yes, it's important. But if you're a beginner, you're trying to take all this, yeah, you will not be able to do it. Okay. That's why in Qimen, the four harms is the most dominant negative features. When you learn Qimen, consider the four harm first. Okay. How is it different with stem and door in graveyard? The stars also can be in graveyard. The deities also can be in graveyard. It's the interactions between the palace. Okay? It's the interactions between the palace. So you might find the door a little bit because you're trying to check the quality of the doors. Okay? You're trying to check the quality of the doors. That is when you're trying to understand that is it the door important or the stars more important, means that their quality is more good to use, more efficient to use, or the stars is more efficient. That is when you're trying to become a very, very professionals, advanced level of practitioners. Okay? For the moment, there's a lot of things to learn, yeah? For the moment, just take this, because this is already brain damage for a lot of you guys. Yeah, one set at a time. Okay? That's why I'm giving you a very simple way. Use the day, check the outcome. What is the greatest box in the chart? Use that. Okay? What to use? Don't know. Pick one of the deities, or one of the stars, or one of the doors, or one of the stem to make it simple. Okay? Yeah. So deity in spiritual or universe could be graveyard, reduced power. Actually got such a thing. Second. Got such a things. Yeah. So Simon Tan will say, if got side horse with two, will the sky horse override the effect? As I have practiced for a certain time, no. So I will always call them the on-off situations. On-off. Yeah. To truly understand why the sky horse can overtake the DE is because there is a tree killing happening. So there is an on-off situations. The DE must happen first, and the tree killing will come to clash. Okay, so there's a more deeper way of learning. I'm just giving you a simple answer so that you can understand that part. Yeah, yeah. Because the skyhawks form with tree killings. Yeah, the skyhawk form with tree killings, and it's a solution to the DE, but it's an on-off thing. The DE must happen, and then it need to come in and clash. So most of the time is an on-off. Okay, done with this. Happy? Let me go back. Same thing, yeah? Tina, you're asking the same thing. So it's an on-off thing. Okay. This is the emptiness. I don't think you guys need to learn about this. I don't think so. Okay, no need to learn about this. You just see DE, that's it. Okay. Yeah. Palace of interaction. Should I share with you guys? Just a short way to this, yeah. I think I got something at the back. To talk about this, it will become interesting. Because we all the while, those who are learn Qimen, this is for you guys to learn Qimen. We like to look into palace interactions. Correct? So yesterday I say countering out, it is not good. Very hard to get it. Yeah, or countering in means no affinity. Yesterday we talked about the good element at here. Asker is here. This is Asker. This is the good element. So when counter in, would counter the earth, indicate out of affinity reading. Okay. Share the link for this Qimen chart. I think it's just above. Oh, yeah. I actually sent to Sweetie. Yeah. This is the board. Okay. Yeah. So take a screenshot of this. Some of you guys don't know what this means. What is producing in, what is producing out, right? So let us say this is Asker. Producing in means fire produced in. So they call favorable reading. Okay. Yeah. And when you produce out, mean earth produce metal. It's exhausting out reading. Okay. And then you will get to the counter out. Counter out, yeah. Earth counter the water. So you self-inflicted issue into clashing out reading. That's mean you don't want that things. You are the one who reject the outcome. Okay. Then you got counter in. Means that this is still Asker. The wood counter the earth. This is called out of affinity. The things that you want, the outcome that you want is running away from you. Okay. It means it does not like you. Same element, normal reading is called achieve, or you already have that normal reading. But recently find out, same element means you lose focus because it split you apart. Okay. Recently my reading. So whenever you get same element, you need to focus the box. Yeah. Whatever you want to do with Qimen, you must activate the box. Means understand what the box means and perform according to the box. Yeah. So here is what you need to do. That is the reading. This is what you need to do. So take a picture also. Whenever it's producing in, it means allow helps to come in. Okay. Whenever it's producing out, this is an ungrateful punishment situations. You most likely cannot get the outcome you want, but you continuously produce out to ensure outcome can come. Yeah. Most of the time, people who read Qimen says, produce out means you got chance to get the outcome. Producing out means earth produce metal. It means that you got chance to get the outcome. It's a 50% situations. For me, I will tell you is below 40. Most likely cannot get it. This is the most difficult things to get in a chart. It's like you have hope, but it's unsure. So you keep on chasing. That will become a very exhausting situations. Okay. Counter in, changes have to take form and embracing it. Like yesterday, like this. Southeast is going to counter in. Southeast is the good sectors, all the good elements. So if you want to use the Southeast, you need to prepare to embrace changes. It is not what you think it is right now. Okay. Countering out, it's time to conquer and clash everyone. If you want the outcome, means that what earth counter water, you want the outcome, you need to be aggressive. Yeah. No solution box. Yeah. Whatever that I give you is already solution box, because sometimes the element itself is like that. Okay. If it's the same element, yeah, same box. Yeah, if it means you lose focus. Yes. If you learn from different from everyone else, others, that indicates that the person already decided or the person already know. But the weirdest part of all the reading that I get, they lose focus and they never get the outcome. Okay? They lose focus and they never get the outcome. So when you get into same element, rediscover who you are, where you are now, perform according to the box. If you don't perform according to the box, you will lose the outcome. Remember, Qimen chart, 80% to 90% is bad chart. You only have problem when you ask the Qimen. Okay? If you got no problem, you will not ask the Qimen. If the Qimen give you same element, that means you still got a problem. Yeah? You are fighting a war. If you're going to a war, you're a general. The goal that you want is within your castle, within your training, your camp training, your army's camp is inside your camp. But if you don't seek it out, it will just linger inside your camp. Correct? So that is the way that I'm going to give you. Yeah? I hope that answer you second too, yeah? Why is that rain in Southeast is harm when water produce wood element of the place? Because since you asked these questions, right? Yeah, this will drag the thing. Because the dragon is there. Yeah, the dragon is there. The ego, the rainwater itself is a dragon. Okay? Yeah, this is called self-punishment, ego problem. Okay? Yeah, Joseph, don't learn from books anymore. Attend the class. Yeah, get free material, you will never get the ideas behind of it. There's actually a lot of things behind. Yeah, I know you buy a lot of books to learn. Yeah, I know, because you ask all the questions is that get a class. Okay. Yes, Tina, you can follow whatever that you want. Okay. Follow whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I give you the way is to tell you that is the directions of the way I learn. It is not according to books. Okay. There's a lot of misconceptions with it. It can become wood, it can become earth. Yeah. Even the white tiger is wood, not metal element. So I'm not really sure. Okay, I'm not really sure. Yeah. So when it's not beneficial, it doesn't really conclude. You just let it be. Understand the attribute is more important. What does that represent means? Right? Does it have interactions with panels? Do you go to a level that you need the interactions? If you're not going into that, then it's no point. Correct? Yeah. Cut down whatever that you don't need right now. You learn something, right? Learn something that is, you're able to use it now. Correct? You're able to use it now. So if it doesn't really have any conclusion with it, just let it be. Yeah. There's a lot of other things that is different concept, different ideas, different directions, different master, different way of usage, different interpretations. So take what you can and use to the best way you are. You are the master itself. When you learn something, universe will only give the way that you know. You were never wrong when you read the chart. Okay? Yeah. So it doesn't matter. Wood, earth, doesn't matter. Have fun with it. Okay? Now, that's it. So, I don't know, ST. That one I don't really know. Depends on everyone. Okay? So, should I continue or should take a 5-minute break? 5-minute breaks before we come back to this? Okay, see you guys in 5. Let me find my clock. See you guys in 5. Bye. Welcome back. Are you guys okay? Are you guys still surviving here?
Yeah. Yeah, still alive.
Okay, good. So, what is the next thing we should learn? I think this part will be too complicated. What else you guys want to learn? Just give me an ideas. I actually like impromptu, yeah? And but impromptu sharing sometimes will be breaking people's brain. Yeah, I think we should be done, right? With everything that I share. Correct? Anybody got any forecasting questions? Okay. Tina is asking, what is the 5 charm? That is a directional achievement things for you to use, not for forecasts, more like strategic executions. What's the biggest questions about health always? Anybody got any questions? When you ask a forecast, I'm not going to use my way, I'm going to use my way, or I stick into the way currently. Anybody got anything to ask as case studies? Where is the next class? You mean Qimen class? Actual class? Don't know yet. I just did a 3 different class last year. I'm still ongoing with my divine manifestations that somehow have to build another date. Okay. Priscilla was asking how to forecast 5 real agents to help sell my mom's house. Is it, Priscilla? Protect against office politics and health job improvement. I think yesterday I'm talking about how to read a chart without, how to use the board without reading a chart. Yeah. Office politics is very easy. Every time you open the achievement chart, office politics, yeah. Every time you open the achievement chart, find where is a zinc metal. Okay, this is all these the magical Qimen, yeah. Put a round shaped lamp with it, or a sun picture. That's it. Very easy. Okay. Could Qimen combine with tarot for forecast? Qimen can combine with anything. Anything can combine with any metaphysic tools. It can. Sometimes people have no clarity of whatever that they're asking about. Okay, so you can use the tarot to understand the big picture, and then you use Qimen to understand where to attack. But to do that, you need to have both knowledge together, which is very hard. What is the problem with metaphysics practitioner and reader? Is they don't look into the circumstances of life. The hardest part. The trend of life, whatever they can do in that moment of time, that makes it very hard to get it done. Okay? So it doesn't matter what tools you have. Okay? You can use the tarot for big picture. You know these directions you need to go in, and then you will turn into Qimen to see where to attack. Okay? Yeah. So the improved job search, that one you need to increase your capacity. So recently, a lot of people get into depressed, emotionals. Correct? Recently, everybody get into that stage. Yeah. So what I suggest you guys is go to the board. You have the all of you actually have the what I call the free version, which is the Qimen formations. Look into 6 battalion, right? And then click Green Dragon Return. Okay. What I'm going to ask you to do is do it every day. Okay. Do it every day. What kind of command that you want to give in? Yeah? The command will be inside this. You click the guide. The guide will give you the mantra and affirmations at the bottom part. So every day, do this back face, even that you get into emotional problem. There got a lot of things happening around you. You cannot control the situations. You got nowhere to go. Then just use this. Every day open, see where is a green dragon return. Every day you will have it. And then just back face. Okay? And then give yourself a mantra. Confidence with purpose. Everything, every effort that you put in will yield abundance rewards. Yeah? So if you don't know what the purpose and description is, just look at it. Have fun with it. Okay? Yeah? Just have fun with it, yeah? Yeah, Simon got replay. Good night. Yeah. They PKT, no worry. Every day we got Green Dragon. Yeah, Tina, you can still do that. Simon said only use flying bird. You can use flying bird in the cave. Can. Yeah. I will just ask you to use Green Dragon because you are putting effort. Okay? Then every day you just use that. It's easier. Okay. Nicosi Priory was saying, talk about receiving 7 stars number in forecast reading. The answer have a star 7 or 4 in it. I don't think I talk about that. Even I thought I don't remember that. Everybody like windfall. Correct? Everybody like windfall, yeah? So Joseph was saying that windfall. So it's the winning probability. You still don't understand the forecast, right? I think, since that you're asking about these questions. Yeah, we go into Qimen forecast. Simple forecast only available for those who are subscribed. Okay, those who subscribe it, you got a simple forecast. So forecast mean you get a sign. Okay, you basically get a sign to buy windfall or to get windfall. Maybe it's number, maybe there's a stock chance, maybe it's a sign. A sign means something happened to you in that moment of time. You want to open a forecast to check the winning probability. Is it a good sign or a bad sign? Okay, is it a good sign or a bad sign? Yeah. Okay, so this is only for those who subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to the board. Okay, so yesterday, yeah, Dylan will say right now got GT and Southwest BTE. Yeah, don't care about it. You want to build your energies every day. You do it. Okay, so if you are aware with the chart, of course, avoid the forehand. If you subscribe, the board will avoid the forehand. Okay, yeah. Edmund said right now winning probability is okay. Yeah. So yesterday I talked about how to read a chart, how to use Qimen without reading chart. Correct? Yeah. So it's actually available in the board. This board, yeah, available in the board. So you just need to know it's a yes and no answer. Okay, how to read Qimen chart, how to use Qimen in the advanced way. So I teach you the simple way, and then we go into an advanced way using the board. Yeah. So according to what I teach you guys, I say that first is the asker most important. Second is the outcome that you want is most important. The third thing is to manipulate the outcome to your favorable directions. Correct? I talk about this, yeah? So whenever you want to an asker, this does not have asker. This don't have the asker. You need to open the hour chart from the plot. Okay, you need to open the hour chart. Yeah, it doesn't matter that you open the hour chart now or later, or the outcome that you want to look at it now or later. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the best way of using it doesn't matter. Until one day you feel like you want to manipulate, you can use different chart. Okay, yeah. Original technique is everything must be in the same hour. Okay, just one chart. Yeah, but I can tell you the way to use the board can ignore the chart. Only the asker, you get the hour chart. Okay, remember this, yeah? Remember this, yeah? So if you look into the outcome or the manipulate the outcome, it doesn't matter. It's the same chart or different chart. What you need to get is the asker, the hour chart, because this tell your current conditions. Are you ready? Are you the general? Or are you the small soldier that have no control? Okay, because in Qimen forecast, asker, the outcome is represented by useful God. This useful God is where you click on this board as a simple forecast. Okay, so example, somebody give you a chance of investment. We are talking about profitability. We're talking about profit. We're talking about earning money. Then you click on the profitability, and then it will tells you the conditions of yes or no. If you don't know okay or avoid means, okay, I have to go back. I cannot delete that. If you want to know what is okay and also the avoid means, click the instructions guide. So they will tell you, okay means avoid the forecast suggests timing is unfavorable for financial decisions with low quality or volatile energy present. It recommends to delay actions, reconsider plans to prevent losses. So if you are the outcome of profitability, it tells you the outcome that you want is a no-go. Okay, this is no-go, yeah? Okay, yeah, this is no-go. The profitability is no-go. So how to manipulate the chart? So this is to take actions. Okay, if the profitability is not good, then you manipulate. If it's already good, you proceed. You don't care. Yeah. Okay, if it's good, proceed. Because now this one is good, right? So just not to confuse you. This one means okay. So you look in the instruction guide, forecasts indicate fair conditions with 60% or higher chances of success. The energy support moving forward with financial activity. Of course, have to disclaimer a little bit. Okay, still require yourself to look into the decisions that you make. Yeah. So if it is not okay, this means avoid adhere. Avoid. What you need to do? If it's avoid, then you need to think. You need to go back and think. In all of these boxes, which one is relevant to you? Okay? Is this a career opportunity? If it's not about wealth, it's not about earning money, is it a career opportunities? Yeah. If it's not about career, relationship status means that does this lead me into more network? So you can actually choose like this. Relationship, is it okay? Or a new opportunities, is it okay or not? Yeah. So does it give you, because in here, it also can tells you the future path of the product qualities. Sometimes it's not about money making. It's about understanding the product qualities. Then you don't need to read the chart. This one tells you the entire thing. Okay? You can use different chart, yeah? Different chart. Because this manipulate, it is also telling you whatever that you want right now, is it the decisions, the move, and actions that you're going to take is good or bad? Yeah. If I tell you like this means next time the advanced forecasting will become like that. Okay. We'll have several things to lead into, not just this. Yeah. So this useful God tells you outcome means the future, good or not good. That's it. This is the future. Let me change the colors. This is the future. This is the current of you. This is the actions. Is it good or bad? So this tool basically doesn't have much of actions. But if you realize yourself is not good enough, you don't even need to go to step 2. Yeah. If step 2 is bad, only you go to step 3. Is step 2 already good? Forget about step 3. If step 1 already bad, forget about step 2. Okay. Only good, you move forward. This one is bad. you move forward. Okay? Yeah. So it can be different way. Yeah? Why is that bot can only be used for current hour for some function? It was meant to do like that, Joseph. Okay? Looks like you need to go and repeat all the bot sharing sessions. You need to go back to that. Huh? Okay. Now, everyone understand this part? Anyone understand this part? If you go for profitability, if step 2 is not good, move to step 3. Yeah. Step 3 can be in any hour chart. Okay. How to use simple forecasts? Only using step 3 is the current conditions. Which one is the best move? Although it was a forecast. You know, people learn Qimen forecast only for forecasting. But forecasting can look into result and also actions that lead into result. It doesn't always have to be outcome. Sometimes you are in confusions, you're in chaos. Should I consider my mental health first? Right? Should I consider money investment first right now? Should I, invest the money? Or should I only focus earning money right now? It's different questions, yeah? Right? If the money making is not good, how about I build relationship with this person, sacrifice some of my money, I still partially benefit, and this simple forecast tell you relationship is good to build. If it's come out as okay. Okay? Yeah? You understand what I mean? Everybody? Those, Augustine, are you still here? Can you see how I transform this to advanced without reading the chart? Because Augustine follow me quite a lot. Have to call his name. If not, nobody will understand. Yeah? In a forecast, normally simple forecast is to tell you now, good or bad. What I'm giving you something new is what actions or perspective should I take right now? What kind of direction should I take right now? If I'm thinking about money, if it's good, then I just use it to earn money, right? If it's a health conditions, it's a mental health things, it can be can be everybody is healthy, the situations to be harmony, right? It's a health conditions things. Relationship status is networking. Career opportunity is new opportunities. Will this lead into new opportunities? Yeah. So product quality, this is only to check. Winning probability also can use in there. Should I take the risk right now? Do I win in these situations? It's very important, right? Just how people ask me about Jia and Geng, I think yesterday. Correct? Winning probability. Can I win? Can I win over this person? Am I winning if I proceed with this? So it's like the step 1, and then you become step 2. This one become advanced forecasting. Okay? Yeah? Everyone was saying that is career opportunity show avoid. So still worried with it, not sure. Sorry. No. Should not be. Should not be, yeah. So when you forecast, it tells you is avoiding, don't do it. Okay, so therefore the simple forecast is very simple. Understand the meaning of the forecast, right? First step, plot an hour chart. This is step 1. To understand, are you in good conditions? Are you the good general? Step 2, use this board to look into the outcome that you want. What are you forecasting? Normally for you guys, it's very easy. It's either money, relationship, health, and career. This field already makes everything. It can go into all the stuff. Yeah, can become a lot of things. Okay, so profitability is money. Health condition is talking about health, it can mental health, it can be any other health related. People good relationship, then is the relationship status. Yeah, career opportunity means that now does it lead into something new? Okay, looks like nobody answering. Yeah, so this part is a bit brain damage already. Should I go further? Should I go further? There's more, yeah, because I'm saying that advanced forecasting, correct? Advanced. Should I go further? Yeah, Amy was saying, yeah, yes. Okay. Second was saying that how should we use authenticity variations? Most likely authenticity is talking about somebody, some products. Is it a good products or is it a bad products? Okay, complete explanations of the list. Ima, click if you are subscribed, click into the board. The board itself got the guide. Whatever you guys want to ask, right? It will tell you the instructions guide. Okay, it will tell you instructions guide. So just now, Saika was saying that use authenticity validations. There's a guide inside. Click the instructions guide. This forecast help you determines whether a product, a message, a divine insight, is it genuine or misleading? That already tell you everything, correct? Okay. Yeah, we tell you everything, right? So now let's go into other things like intention. Somebody asked me about this. Intentions verifications. You use the instructions guide. This forecast provide insight into whether someone's intentions, mindset, capability, or actions are aligned with positive or negative outcome. Right? Okay? Correct or not? So you can just look into descriptions, you will know what happened. So they tell you avoid means this person's intention is not good. Okay means this person is still great. Yeah? Correct. Because sometimes the intentions part is for hiring. Somebody actually comes to your job, right? Charlie Wong was saying, yes, the forecast is actually is a paid version. Currently, the paid version is 35 USD 1 year annually. Okay, now let's move further ahead. Now, I know that Aaron is asking about interview. Correct. Now, you are the one who are using the board. You need to be very creative in using the board. So when you go to interview, you know, sometimes you don't know about what the interviewer wants. So you want to know that what kind of topic that I should focus on this interview, correct? What kind of things that I need to understand before I go to this interview. So you're going to sit down, open the chart and check. Should I talk about money of the company? Should I talk about the entire, sustainability of the company? Because health means sustainability. Correct? The health means sustainability. If the health conditions is bad, avoid. Let me don't talk about this. This is something that you should not talk. Correct? Or are you there to talk about relationship with the connections, working environment? How great are you as somebody, the teamwork? You just shift that, yeah, in a flick of a finger. it becomes an advanced forecasting. It's a step that you take. Correct? Yeah. Is it going to lead career opportunities? This means you go to the company, you're trying to meet them to reach new heights, find new opportunity for them. So before you go interview, what you should do, open the board, see which one is the good one, find the directions to make the interview to go into that directions. Okay? Yeah. That turns the whole thing to become an advanced forecast. You guys get it? Without looking into the chart, without having the conceptions that you look into the chart, you see death door, you see gung, you see surging snake, without looking into that. That it doesn't complicate your mind. It is everything like this. Correct? So in a relationship, yeah, you no need to backface or travel, yeah? This is to forecast what you should do and what is the good actions lead into the good result. You understand that part? So there is nothing related to that. Nothing related to directions and all these things. No. Nothing related to that. Okay? Yeah. So then, of course, if you go into relationship, can it be a value, talking about value to having each other? Can it be? Can it be sustainability of a relationship? Or this is going to be a more one-to-one, two-word type of thing? Right? Does this relationship actually lead into other things? You know, when you look into opportunity, does it open to other stuff? All right, now you go into relationship. So it can be a partnership. It can be a real lover, you know, type of relationship, female and male relationship. It can be a joint venture with somebody. Then you will know it turns into an advanced forecast that this is it. This is what I should be expecting. And because I'm the general, I'm going to use this according to the keyword that was given in here. Correct. That's why I say the first four already is the advanced forecast. Yeah? Understand? Type 1. I'm not sure you guys understand or not. Oh, only Amy understand. Oh my God. Is it good? Now that turn into advanced forecast? Do not be fixated with the achievement. Be more flexible. Yeah. Meaning this is the solution. Yes, this is the step 3 that manipulate the chart. Okay, you don't need all these things, yeah? Correct. So then, of course, now, some of you guys, you're thinking about where should I find the opportunity? I'll give you one way to find it. The lost and found compass. You want to find something, you want to get into something, where is your future? Where is the goal that you need? Where is it right now? Is actually belong to lost and found. I'm just give you a bigger direction to that. Yeah. It is a way to do the chart. That's why I say people who are reading, it is not lack of resources. This word, it's not lack of information, it's not lack of resources. It's lack of execution. You just need to look into that. How can I use it? It is not because of what fixated. It's how can I use what was given? If it's talking about profitability, of course, everything about value, money, investment of return, everything is there, right? So it can happen in any way in your life. Yeah. if you talk about health conditions, right? Can we use profitability in here? Health conditions, the value of your life is the life force of your life. Correct? So if you look into health, yeah, should you look for doctor? Doctor check the intention. This is the doctor. Correct. Where to find the doctor? This is where to find the doctor. Where? Yeah, that's why I say in the group, right? I'm going to exploit my own bots just to allow you guys to see. I, as a metaphysics practitioner, I exploit the system. Okay, and by exploiting them, you understand everything is related. Your life, country, businesses, relationship, everything is the same. The way it's different is because of trend and circumstances. This is always the thing, this problem with metaphysics practitioners. We cannot think about or imagine the circumstances that is happening right now and how to apply the tools to go in. Correct? Yeah. So then if you look into health, you can also look into relationship status. A lot of us who are in health issues, we disconnect with our body. Do you guys realize that? These are the circumstances of life, yeah? Of a person. The body is either the body reject the soul. Okay? Is body reject the soul? Body reject the person? The body reject the mind? That's why the health conditions happening. So when you got health, what you should need to do now, check the board. Profitability means life force, is value of my life. I should put more value in my life. Correct? You might check health conditions. This will tell you what is the bad thing about the sickness. Avoid means straight away go see doctor. Yeah? Where to find the doctor? Lost and found. Look into the doctor intentions. Yeah? Then the capability of the doctor, look into and intentions verifications. Yeah? Okay. Then career opportunities. Is it can be used in the health? It can. It indicates that open to new directions of healing. Should you go to new directions of healing? Avoid the traditional way. You can use career opportunities. Okay, it's represent opportunity. Is there a new opportunity outside? Yeah, then you can explore the things. Then you'll be asking me, what kind of useful God I use behind? That is my board secret. That one I cannot teach you, yeah? Okay, that is my board secret. If that also I give you, I better don't create the board. Is it okay like that? Career, we talk about. Profitability, the business we talk about. Right? Relationship we talk about. It can be a female-male relationship. Correct? Yeah? And then you can talk about health. Most of your life is already included this. You only need this, yeah? So when you learn Qimen, you only need this. Unless when you learn further, it's a different story. You want to become the true practitioners. Okay? True practitioners, yeah? Then you have to go into know that. Regina was saying, show example to using your board. What do you mean? I'm already giving you example. How to look into the board, how to use. Just click. Okay, not okay. I'm giving you directions. Do you understand? You don't have the access to the paid version. This is the paid version. Anything about the example of the board already have YouTube. Go to the YouTube. Okay, everything, yeah. So you want that, go to the YouTube. The YouTube will share with you. Already got 2 videos talking about it. Okay. Do you guys think this is good? This is what I call no need to read chart. This is what I call no need to read chart. But this also train you as a practitioner. This also train you, yeah. Look into the chart, right? If you don't have the chart, what you need to do? You need to relook on this 2-day class, find the step 1, yeah, go into the chart, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Edmund, if you don't care about yourself, you don't care about what you need to take actions right now, you can skip step 1 and step 2. You understand what I mean? At that moment, I just want to know what is the right step right now. The solution for current situations. Can I think about value? Can I think about this to build relationship? Yeah. Can I think about that this is only lead into new directions? Okay. How to upgrade the version? The more that you click the board, it will come up. But I will send you the link later on. Okay. Yeah. So if you guys who didn't subscribe to the board, example, yeah, you didn't subscribe to the board, then you need to look into yourself. Self is the D, correct? Right? Now you have to learn how to forecast like a Qimen practitioner. So if you're talking about investment, you're talking about career, correct? This is open door. This is live doors. Yeah. Then you need to know that, okay, now in this box, career not good. I have to look into investment, more like money-related issue, money-related investment. Do we care about all this? No. So we know that in money, this is step 2, right? Money is good. Then we look into the chart. Which one is the best palace to be in? Is it this one or is it this one? Everyone can tell me. Which palace is the best? This is step 3. Yeah? Which palace is the best? Is it the west or is it the east?
East.
So I can say west. Are you sure? So somebody say east. This is the asker, right? So this is southeast. Yeah, this one is easier to perform. This is harder to perform. Correct? Manipulation step, yeah? So your intentions, your goal have changed and your actions also change. Okay? Yeah. This totally go against the way that you learn Qimen. Okay? This totally go against, yeah? Because when you learn further, this is for simple applications. Okay? Simple applications. Yeah? Personalized module is still working on, not yet come out. That one, next time we're going to share about how to read destiny. You guys want me to do a destiny one? Like this? The most simplest version?
Yeah.
I just give you a heads up. Just give you a little bit of heads up, yeah? Whatever you learn this 2 days, applicable to your destiny palace. Okay? Applicable to you guys to use your destiny palace. Same method. If you got 4 harm in your destiny palace, of course, if you don't subscribe, you don't have the destiny chart from me. Then you have to apply your own 4 harm. And then you have to ask yourself, why have you been sabotaging yourself in a lot of things? Okay? why you have been doing that. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a heads up before I create the destiny one. Okay. Now, any more questions? Actually, got a lot. Yeah. So I'm being very lazy to use everything like this. A bit lazy, huh? So I also use ChatGPT to give me some ideas. Okay, let's see. So we talk about the job interview, correct or not? Yeah. So the first step is you can choose any favorable actions by clicking, correct? The step 3, which is what we call the solutions. Okay, or manipulations. Okay, the advanced way of forecast. You can choose any favorable actions. Okay, if you look into healing, you can look into the health conditions. Yeah, because the health conditions represent sustainability. Okay, yeah. So, okay. Let's just say you are in step 2. Okay, and you have the only options that is to focus on, let's just say, the open door in here. Okay, let's say you don't want to use step 3, you just want this open door. Yeah, then you have to look into the chart yourself and embrace the problem that appeared. Like what I said, I tell you just now about the forearm. You need to look into the problem and embrace the problem. Okay, you'll be going through the things. You're going to be a very problematic actions that result maybe turns out to be bad, but you got no choice. You know, people like to always tell themselves that they got no choice. They need to change. They cannot do this. They cannot do that. Some people are like that. Eh? For me, I don't suggest you to do that. But in anyhow, you feel that is, then embrace the problem. Okay? Straight away embrace the problem, yeah? Okay? Yeah. So if you're looking for a house, this is also the things, right? People like to talk about all this. Am I in here? Good. Oops. Have to go to the, if I click too much, it also jam. I'm not sure is it everybody is here. Good helper. Simple forecast. This is only available for those who are subscribed. Yeah? If you are looking for a house, yeah, you don't know what kind of house that you want to find. This is lost and found. Okay. If you get a void right now, no need to find in the current hour. Okay. If you get an okay, because lost and found have directions. Okay. So this E represent is. Some of you guys to do that, right? Okay. So you are currently you opening the board in your current locations. You open the chart, you open the board, ask for lost and found, but you want to find a house. So it point you to the east directions, it tell you it's okay. You proceed to the east directions. Yeah. Remember, yeah, one chart have 60 pillar, means 120 hours. Yeah, indicate 5 days. So you can use the board to find house. Once that you get an okay, they tell you go east. That means the opportunity now present to you. Go to the east locations and find the house within 5 days. If you fail to do so, then you have to open a new chart. Okay? Everybody good with this? If you want to find a house? Yeah. So you don't need to think, yeah? So when you, this is like advanced forecast. Okay? Yeah. So if sell land, if you want to sell the land, correct? Most likely it's not about this. Most likely it's about the profitability. Should you sell now, not sell now? Right? When you want to find the agent, you can use lost and found also. Okay? When you want to find the agent, you can use the lost and found. Okay? I'm just give you advanced way of exploiting what I know about my board. I give you the directions. The useful God will always be correct. Yeah? Okay? So when you go to the house, the next step, once that you find the house, of course, you're going to open the chart to see what is this house energy for. Correct? Then you got these 4 things again. Correct now. This is for money. This is for health, for good health for everyone. This is for relationship. This is actually got for new opportunity. Most likely people only care these 2. So you go to the house, you make an appointment without you, like, you can do both ways. But I want you guys to be in the house. When you are looking, surveying the house, you open the board, you now check, is this house good for money? Is this house good for health? If both of them say avoid, no need to buy the house. Go to the next one. Okay? Fast and easy, yeah? Yeah. If you think this is going to, for career, not for wealth, for career advancement, then you check the career opportunity. Because you go to the house, a house should be having one of the directions of good. If it's not good, straight away avoid. Understand? So you got one way to find the house. Another way is to go to the house and check, what is this house actually good for? What is this energy good for? Okay. The third one, I think most likely the best is the second one. Go to the house, survey, and open. Okay, open the board. Okay, good with that? Everybody okay? This is turning it into advanced, yeah? I'm just giving you an advance. Advanced because it's, some of you guys, I know some of you guys, this is always your questions. How to interview, correct? If money is not if you go for investment, what is the most return? Is it one, the sustainability relationship? Correct? These are all the questions you guys have, yeah? So, how about legal? How about legal? Then you have to change, yeah? Yeah, authenticity validations, intentions verifications. This is for witness. This is for proof. Correct? Legal. Want to check is either this document is real, is this witness is good or not? Correct. You're fighting a legal battle. Before the fight, check first. Then you can counter attack. If it's okay, mean it's a good one. If it's not a good one, it's actually the bad one. Okay, legal battle, yeah. The proof and witness. Proof means documentations. If you're submitting tax, You're submitting tax. Somebody is doing something in your company you don't know. You want to check, is this tax complete or not complete? Check your authenticity validations. Okay? Yeah? Okay, yeah? Now, legal attack. Legal attack. You want to know what you should be attacking the other party. Is always this 4-2. Okay? Before you attack somebody, you should check this. Will I win this case? If I take the actions now, is it okay or bad? And most likely is this is all the questions. Yeah? Most likely this is all the questions. If I attack now, this is good or bad? Am I going to win this? I'm going to fight against my tax officer. Yeah, you better comply that. Yeah, don't want to teach you something bad. Okay. Yeah. So you want the winning probability. Okay. So it's just like that. Okay. Yeah. So when you attack, it's either the health is their conditions. Are they weak or not? Relationship means what kind of status they have, externally, internally. Open opportunity, career opportunity means that what is the things that did wrong? Okay, or any weakness that you can attack. Yeah, open opportunities. Yeah, that means this thing be attacked? Yeah, so you check. Yeah, is either money go into problem, profitability? Yeah, once you check is you want to attack, so it's always come up with the conditions is okay, you can attack. Avoid means is weak, you cannot do anything to that. Okay, would I be able to find out if the property is auspicious, suitable my buyer? Link. That one you can check product quality. Okay, that one you can check product quality. Yeah, that's one you can check product quality. If you want to know what is the function, because most likely one house cannot be everything, it's impossible. Sure got problem. Depends on what you want. Some people want health, some people want relationship. It's different things, you know. Yeah. You want to check the house is good or bad. You can also say good feng shui, bad feng shui also can. Yeah, product quality. Okay. You see, this can do a lot of things. Yeah? Okay, see you. You see, this can do a lot of things. Yeah, let's see what my notes is here. Let's see anything that is for me is good to talk about. Yeah, public speaking. You're being invited to talk about public speaking. You don't know what you want to talk about. It's here. It's either money, sustainability. Yeah, means that more green, more mass. Yeah, it's either about one-to-one relationship, or this is going to create more open people mind. You can use this public speaking. Okay. Yeah, you can use this for your parenting also. You know, for parentings. Sometimes your kids only talk about money. I'm not sure, yeah. It can be like that. Yeah. Sometimes we want to talk to another person. We want to proceed to build relationship with this person. What is the topic? Yeah. Maybe it's building a good relationship with a person, more intimate. Maybe let's do things together. There's a relationship status. Yeah. And then maybe let's talk about something more open-minded. You can perform in that way. Yeah. You get the ideas? You guys get the ideas? I hope that you guys get the ideas. Yeah. So if anyone thinking that you want to subscribe to the board, I'm going to post the link and see you guys want to subscribe or not. If not, you just use the normal way. Okay? Yeah. I also don't know where the link actually go into. I'm just going to give you guys this. It's a Google form. After that, you pay. I'm going to unlock your account. But first, remember, you need to subscribe first, register first. Okay. Somebody is asking me about this. He said the package is a little bit confusing. I got only three package right now. One is the free version. Okay. You guys can actually try the free version first. Or the trials. Because the trials already got those who are newly come in, yeah. If you don't already do the trials, sorry, you cannot redo the trials. So trials, you get the simple forecasting too. For 2 weeks. For you to have fun reading whatever inside. Okay. How to go into free trials? Once that you go into simple forecast, they will ask you to go into free trials. Once you click into simple forecast. Okay. So the package actually got one free version that included current hour plotting that is good for you guys, and 6 battalion formations. Only the 6 battalion. So you got Green Dragon, Flying Bird, Jade Maiden, the 3 Deceive. Yeah. And then the first package will be the all-rounder, which is the premium package. Okay. Next time, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Pathfinder. Okay. But if it's to renew the subscriptions, you just inform me, see which is your account. Tell me what happened to your account. I will just do the renewal for you. Okay. The renewal supposed to be automated, but I think they still require you to, the permissions from you by email next year. Okay. Only by clicking permissions, it will actually go into payment. Yeah. If it doesn't go into the permissions, it will not go into payment. Okay. That's right. Yeah. So got a premium package. This is the first paid version. Battalion and all other related formations. If you're a Qimen practitioner, you don't like the 6th battalion, you don't like play with all these, clicking and stuff like that, you just straight away want the formations. The formations can come up. Okay, later I will show you about that. Lucky timings is everything is like manifesting. Emergency directions is the current hour actions. That one you have to look into the YouTube to recheck what is that supposed to mean. Okay, so we are more focused in simple forecasting this particular sharing sessions. So more like a simple forecast. Okay, but if you know what I shared just now, you guys basically can use it as an advanced way. Yeah. So then we will have this, which is not yet released. Okay, not entirely released. Now released only 3 victories days. Okay, now 3 victories days. This is the 97 USD. And before release, I will increase the price. So the normal one is 35. Elite package will include what is the premium package together. If you sign up for Elite, which is 97, 1 year, included whatever the premium package actually had, and additional things for you. Okay, this has changed quite some need some update in here. Okay, it's changing because of certain requests from people, from clients. That's why some of this actually being changed. Okay, now there is this tool only. Everything else is going to be add-on in the future. So not really sure with that first. Okay, so you got premium package. You got the elite for monthly payment. You also got the one for annual. And if you want additional member for family member, they got a limit from my developer. They say the limit is actually 5. Okay. So talk to me if you want anything with this. Okay. Add it on. So the way that you actually sign up for this is to just click what you want. Okay. So if you want elite, you want additional member, because only the elite one can put in different birthday for your family members. Okay. Yeah. I haven't created those who want it to for their student, for their clients. That one haven't really talked about. Okay. I know some of you guys were interested in it. Yeah. If you're interested, you can sign in. Okay. Now, any questions with that? Yeah. Let me show you the board again about the formations, because some of you guys are practitioner. So you go to Qimen formations. Okay. And you go into 6 battalion or 9 dun, 5 fate, 3 nobles, 3 victories hours. Some people like 3 victories hours. It will come up with the back-facing directions for you to use, either because you are a practitioner when you're using this. So you know strategic executions. You also know manifesting directions. Okay. IMA, if already elite, you can downgrade to premium. Okay. Yeah, you can downgrade to premium. Yeah. Yeah. Any questions about this before I end? Anything you guys want to ask? I hope this give you guys a very good way to do Qimen forecasting, so that you start off a little bit beginner and basic, use it, and then in the future, whoever that you learn with, you get a hang of what is it happening. Yeah, get a hang of what is happening. Yeah. So, great sessions. That's me. I have to end this. Anything I haven't answered just now? Somebody asked me just now about the, what is that? I think he asked me about 7 stars. 7 stars. Did he delete the thing? I cannot find it right now. Yeah, Regina, the free one only have the hour chart. You can only plot the hour chart. Yeah, I think the person delete the questions just now. Is it? Oh, it's link. How can we maximize when deity chief is 7 stars? That is a very hard answer to answer you. Okay, I thought it's what kind of things you're asking about. It doesn't matter whether 7 stars or not. Ensure your palace is good. This is the current method that we have. Okay, that's the only thing I can answer you. Yeah. Any other questions? No? Finish? Nothing else? Edmund haven't really released the hour and day. Haven't really released the day, month, and year. I haven't released it yet. Okay, Priscilla saying is asking your questions. I no need lah, just use the same way, Priscilla. 5 agent, just fly 5 times. Sometimes, okay, let's talk about selling the property. Since you're talking about this, let's talk about selling of property. Simple forecasting, right? So sometimes you don't know which agent to select with. Okay, sometimes you don't know. So all these agents will appear differently to you. Correct? Some agent like to talk about money. Some agent like to talk about how, how much referrals they have. Some are talking about how great are they to open new directions. Correct? So you basically can know that if you want to sell a house in that moment, then you will need to ask the chart. So different directions, this is more like a referrals. Correct? This is more talking about investment and money related. Yeah. Okay. So are they good with social medias? Let me teach you something. Present of supernatural. Okay, this one can use for social medias. Internet. This one you record down. I give you the gist of it. Yeah. Okay. You can actually use like this. Check the person. Somebody is very good. Click the supernatural. This guy is good with it or not? Not good. Then just kick it off. Yeah. Then you need to. Then you will know that. Okay, now I got. I know that if I plot profitability, it say okay. That's mean if the agents come to me, only talk about they want people to invest in this, selling to invest, it's always talking about investment, not really like selling your house for you, then this is the guy that will sell the house for you. Okay? You can also use this to talk with your clients. Yeah? You don't know what to open, what to talk with. Yeah? You're meeting a new person, you're connecting with a new person, you go to a networking event, and you don't know who to talk with, this is also the way to talk. Some people just care about open relationship, right? Some people only talking about value. If you saw me in real life, you will find me very boring because I always talk about value. I always talk about benefit. Benefit. Whatever you do need to benefit you. So you will find me very boring. I'm not those that like to network, chit chat. Totally not like that. Okay? If those that you see like to chit chat, then it's referral. Then you need to act like that. Okay? Some like to come out, it's just for opportunity. It's true, yeah? So it depends. Yeah? So some people you're questioning this person's intentions. You can check intention. Yeah? Priscilla was asking, because this is a simple forecast, I don't care it's death door, life door, whatever ambassadors or Wu Earth or Surging Stick, I don't care. Because when selling house, you can use different Yusu God. Okay? Yeah? That doesn't matter, yeah? So it's okay. The point is, in that moment, what is the right actions? Correct. Getting to know yes or no doesn't lead into result. Getting to know what actions to take lead into result. Okay? Since it's talking about selling property, I hope this give you the ideas. Yeah? Is it flexible? This is share you, yeah? Is it flexible? The way that I use it? The way that you use it? Everything can one, yeah? In metaphysics for me, everything is everything can. Malaysia boleh. So yeah, we also can. Could be people of substance. No small talk. You can be mean like that. You can. Yeah, you need to get used to creativity parts. Yeah. Okay. Creative parts. Flexible. Don't be too fixated. Yeah, it mentioned like that. You use more of them, you realize that it can be other things. Okay. Remember, these very important words. When you use a metaphysics tools, you are the master itself. Whatever that you say is correct. And that's what happened around the world. I'm just giving you ideas. Yeah? How a master become a master? Once they know they are correct, they are always right, then they become the master. Is it right? This is what so you need to be like that. Okay? Yeah? So nothing is wrong with the way, with the Yusu God that you pay. Nothing will be wrong with that. Nothing will be wrong. As long as you, that this is your things, this is your learning, this is your knowledge, this is your wisdom, and you are right. Okay? Charlie was saying, Charlie, I will tell you, right? How to choose the agent. Open the chart, see who talk what. Some like to talk investment, some like to talk to, they got a lot of leads, a lot of referrals. Correct? Look into that. Find out what your agent like to do with. Look into the chart and check. Okay? Yeah. You can use two chart. Sherry, you can use two chart, yeah. Check the intentions. Okay? Yeah. Done. Thank you for everyone who joining. Yeah, to these sharing sessions. I hope you guys learned a lot of things. And yeah, please do subscribe to the YouTube just to make it bigger. And anything else you guys want to ask me, ask in the Telegram, the channels, the group chat, wherever it is. Yeah, just try to put in. I try my best to give on 1 month about these board things because this entire year seems I'm going to promote this a lot. Okay, so if you guys are really interested, really do subscribe. There will be a very good things for this. Okay, so yeah, I think anything you want, just ask. Okay, so good night to everyone. Yeah, thank you, and see you guys next time. Have fun with the board. Okay, see you guys around. Good night.